bomb strikes the target with pinpoint accuracy. As the result, the building was completely collapsed. Russian forces deployed a massive column of tanks on another attack. Ukrainian forces waste no time and use FPV drones to take out Russian tanks. Precise strike on the head tank and the vehicle stops. Despite multiple jamming systems, Ukrainian drones strike with deadly precision, leaving Russian tanks no chance to retreat. Meanwhile, more FPV drones are deployed to finish off the rest of the group. Drone hits the engine, setting off a massive fire inside. The second tank is finished. The last tank tries to escape, but the drone catches up and strikes. 15 minutes is all it took for Ukrainian forces to turn a $12 million group into a pile of burning metal. Another assault is carried out by a large armored group. Tanks and BMPs appear on horizon. The Ukrainian forces were ready. Artillery unit receives the coordinates and opens fire. Precise hits from Ukrainian artillery stop the advance. Seeing that, Russian commanders send reinforcements to continue the assault. More BMPs and tanks are engaged. That's when Ukrainian artillery becomes a real nightmare for Russian forces. A direct hit takes out the first BMP. Ukrainian soldiers leave Russians no chance to advance. Use javelins to strike the tanks. Russian forces suffer heavy losses. More than 80% of the vehicles are destroyed. FPV drones are used to strike the rest of the column. Russian crew abandons their armor as it starts burning, and after a few minutes, the ammunition detonates. The rest of the vehicles are finished off by Ukrainian bomber drones. The remaining vehicles are completely destroyed. Only a bunch of burning scrap is left. 2 Russian APCs are spotted moving at Ukrainian positions. FPV drones are used to stop Russians from deploying an infantry. The crew leaves the APC. An FPV drone strikes the motionless target. The reconnaissance confirms the destruction of enemy vehicle. The second APC is finished off by Ukrainian drone operators. A group of 3 armored vehicles is deployed on assault mission. Ukrainian drone reports the coordinates to the artillery forces, and the shot is fired. A direct hit from artillery turns the BMP in a Ghost Rider vehicle. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces use javelin missiles to stop the tank. After a precise strike, the tank stops. Target is destroyed. As the result, 1 tank and 2 BMPs were lost thanks to Ukrainian forces. A Russian BMP storms into Ukrainian positions. Drone operators react quickly and use FPV drone to destroy Russian vehicle. Drone flies into open back doors. The BMP is destroyed. Later that day, Russian commanders send yet another BMP, but something went wrong. BMP drives over anti-tank mine, but remains on the move. FPV drone is used to finish off the damaged vehicle. Then, this happens. A Ukrainian soldier opens fire with RPG, and the FPV drone delivers the final strike. The fire intensifies, and when it reaches ammunition, this happens. The detonation tears Russian BMP apart, leaving nothing but burning junk. A Russian tank was spotted. Ukrainian drone operators are quick to respond. Drone hits the engine setting off the fuel. The second FPV is used to finish the damaged tank. A massive explosion sends metal parts flying in the sky. Russian tank is vanished. A Russian Buk air defense system was spotted by intelligence. Ukrainian HIMARS receives the coordinates and the missile is fired. Missile hits the ammunition, causing a massive explosion. Enemy air defense is completely destroyed. A self-propelled artillery was spotted by Ukrainian drone. HIMARS operator receives the location and the missile is fired. Missile hits the ammunition, causing an enormous detonation. A BM-21 Grad was abandoned by Russians. Ukrainian bomber drone drops the explosive directly on the missile tubes. Missiles begin to shoot uncontrollably and detonating one after another. A Russian howitzer was spotted operating in Ukrainian fields. The coordinates are reported and the HIMARS takes a shot. Missile strikes the howitzer alongside the ammunition. Target is destroyed. This Russian tank begins to retreat after a failed assault. The crew did not see mines behind them, so this happens. A mine detonates, making Russian tank jump 2 feet in the air. Russian commanders used Su-24 to strike Ukrainian positions with unguided bombs. But the bomb actually landed in Russian trenches. FPV drone is deployed, and then this happens. An enormous explosion of 550-pound bomb completely destroys Russian positions. A Russian air defense system is located. Ukrainian forces use long-range drone to destroy the target. Drone hits the engine, setting off a fire inside. And here is a Russian command center. Ukrainian Air Force uses F-16 jets to strike such high-value target. Bombs hit with deadly precision. A massive black smoke erupts as the result of the strike. After a failed assault, a Russian tank was abandoned. Ukrainian drone operator takes his time and flies the drone in the back of the turret. Drone causes an enormous explosion, which results in tank parts scattered across the field. Nearby, an abandoned IFV has also become a target of Ukrainian FPV drones. A massive fireball erupts in the sky. Russian vehicle is completely destroyed. A Russian logistics center is spotted. Ukrainian F-16 jets use high-precision bombs to destroy the target. Bomb strikes leveling Russian building to the ground. A Russian mine storage is spotted by intelligence. Bomber drone hovers over the target and drops the explosive. An enormous explosion almost takes down the drone. A Russian BMP was spotted hiding in the bushes. Ukrainian artillery wastes no time and opens fire at the enemy. The shrapnel penetrates the engine, setting off a fire inside. Target is destroyed. A Russian howitzer was spotted shooting at Ukrainian positions. HIMARS receives the coordinates, and the missile is fired. Precise hit causes a massive detonation of artillery shells in the nearby building. Flawless job by Ukrainian HIMARS.